congratulations on the series sweep, Coach. This game, you guys seem to be, had some defensive miscues early. Corinne seemed to be struggling to locate a little bit, maybe. What did you guys just kind of talk about, and what adjustments did you guys make to get back into this game?
I think sometimes we try to be too precise, and we know every team has got some good hitters in that lineup, and you can't make mistakes to good hitters. We did that actually yesterday on day one, and so that's some things that we wanted to do today. If we miss, let's miss appropriately, and for some reason today we just weren't sharp. But what I was most impressed with is that we were able just to battle through that. I think about in the first game with Momi, she was not very good today, and she still only gave up 2 hits. Corinne came out and struggled a little bit, but these are the types of games we need because it's everybody is assisting. It can't always be on the person in the circle.
That's great. And then you guys started this series with a pretty uneven conference record in the Northwest Conference, but you guys made up a lot of ground with this series. How proud are you of your team going into your next series of conference play with a much more even conference record?
Yeah, we just know it's the conference is a battle. This conference from top to bottom is one of the best in the country, and we start off over at PLU that had a great hitting squad, and then we go and we take on one of the top teams in the country. We know we can play with them. We felt like we should have had more wins. But no matter what, finally being at home, having these 12 games at home, we still knew that we had everything. We still kind of had control, but we had to come out and be just a little bit better versions of ourselves and almost find ourselves again, and we have done that, at least in this first series at home.
That's awesome. And then I heard you over there in the dugout when Ashley was up to bat. Tell her, look at the scoreboard, take this pitch out, and she did it. What was your reaction just, saying that and then seeing her just go for it and knock that ball out of there?
Yeah, some people think that that's just, just wishful thinking and right timing. She does that in practice a lot.
Yeah.
She's just somebody who swings big, has a free swing, and is finding confidence. And she's done that coming off the bench, and she did that this week in practice. And I actually thought she may have broken our scoreboard. So we just thought about that, and I knew what they were trying to throw her, and I wanted her to take the first pitch. But she was so disciplined, that pitch was a ball, and she took the second one.
Awesome.
Sometimes it's good coaching, but that's just really good player, having great discipline.
That's awesome. Thanks, Coach. Congrats
Thank you.
on the
Appreciate
series
it.
win.
Thank you.
So congratulations on the series sweep.
Thank you.
It looked like you guys were having a little bit of a tough time on defense. Just to start out there, and you went up to talk to Corinne pretty early. What kind of words of encouragement did you have for her to kind of settle her in?
It's been a minute since me and Corinne have been on the field together at the same time for actual playing, so we just needed to get in a rhythm. And so the main thing we were talking about was just, hey, keep throwing the defense and we'll figure it out offensively if it doesn't go our way on the scoreboard. But it was about rhythm and getting back in sync.
That's great. And then I saw a lot of times between innings, you guys were kind of over there huddling. The players were leading a lot of those huddles. What were you guys talking about as a team?
We're talking about doing team swings instead of individual swings. When we get up and we start swinging really selfishly, we get the really, really high, ugly pop-ups. And that's just not very fun to watch, but it's also not fun to play in. So what we're talking about is instead of trying to hit a home run every time, getting the ball actually in play and moving runners around.
That's awesome. And then I heard, you stepped up to the plate. They just had gotten a double play. You had 2 outs, stepped up. I heard Coach Castler from the dugout say, remember the scoreboard, just swing at it, take it out. And you responded. You did exactly that. What were you thinking as you stepped up and as you heard him say that?
Honestly, I was thinking, don't ground out to the second baseman because I had done that twice and I was not very pleased. But I knew if I kept the bat level, it would find a gap, and it just happened to find a gap very far.
That's awesome. I love it. And you got to wear that home run shade.
I did, the
How's
chain.
That feeling? That's kind of fun.
The chain is fun, but you got to gear up so quick after. So you get a brief second with the chain, and then I'm immediately taking it back off because it's plastic too. So I'm all right. But it's fun. It's a good time.
That's awesome. And then you guys made up a lot of ground in your conference record by this series sweep.
We did.
How confident do you feel then going into your next series with
Good.
your conference record?
We feel good. We have a lot of season that we haven't yet seen. With rain delays and the stuff that kind of keeps happening for our program, we actually have more games to play than most teams do. So super confident going into this week, and we're excited to play in 2 days.
That's awesome. Congratulations on this.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.